Did you know that the book of Enoch was purported to be written by Enoch himself in sacred tradition? While some church fathers questioned the authenticity of the book, others defended its being penned by the mysterious Old Testament figure. Especially in Ethiopia, where the book was preserved through the ages in its entirety, does the Tewahedo Orthodox Church affirm its veracity. Only in modernity, through the advent of biblical criticism, did scholars arrive at any form of consensus regarding this issue. They determined that it was impossible for Enoch to be the author, and they labeled the book pseudonymous, or bearing a false name. The reasons stated for why this must be the case are shallow and rely mostly on an incredulous attitude. That is to say, our dominant materialistic worldview does not allow for books to exist that were written by such ancient mystical figures as Enoch. Still, I would like to address the reasons individually in order to make way for a more mature discussion around the authorship of this holy book. Assumption number 1. The deep antiquity of Enoch's lifetime being before the flood makes it impossible for Enoch to be the author. This is an older argument from within the Christian worldview, which held to the idea that the flood was real and would have destroyed any writings from before. The response to that is Noah could have easily preserved the visions and teachings of his great-grandfather Enoch on the ark, whether that be physically or by memory. Assumption number 2, that the presence of manuscript variants means that the account cannot be trusted and should be considered contrived. This is one of the more annoying attempts to discredit authorship, because it ignores the fact that these ancient writings were copied over centuries by scribes who did not refrain from editorial action. The message and meaning of the text remains the same, but style and place names can be updated. This results in various manuscripts containing the same story, while also containing minor differences. Anyone could understand this from the perspective of everyday life. If a story is passed down from father to sons and from sons to grandchildren and so on, there could be minor differences in a way that each grandchild recounts the tale. That wouldn't mean that they are still not communicating the essential message and meaning of the story. This is oral tradition, and no doubt Enoch was subjected to its process. However, it doesn't take away from the validity of the account.